Well, I showed you how I installed this unit, but now I'm gonna take you on a little journey of my path to coloring it and how well it holds color. So if you're interested in seeing that, just stay tuned. Alright, so this is after I don't have the bleaching process recorded, but this is the two colors that I use. I use the same exact colors from the previous video. I did not intentionally mean to do that, but it did come in with some chocolate colored streaks, so it looks a little bit similar from the long unit that I had. And it didn't turn out that bad. I actually really liked it. I know right now it looks like Old Life it had to fight, but I promise you it gets better from here. I tried to use this color, but it didn't work. So I just threw it out. I would never purchase that again. And here I am. I'm just going to go in with my Bio Silk. I read the bottle and actually paid attention. You are able to use this to blow dry the wig. And that helped a lot. But I did add 2 tracks, as I mentioned before, because I did not like the fullness of this unit. I wanted it a little bit more fuller. So that is where all the shedding is coming from. Because I cut the wefts when I sewed it onto the unit. I also did not record that. I did delete some footage by accident, so I will not even be able to show you guys how I installed this on my birthday, but I will be able to show you some pictures at the end. And again, as I said, I added the tracks to the back. It made it so full to the point where it was almost me fighting with this wig to get it blow dried. It was a mess. I had to take it really, really slowly, and then the mannequin head wanted to fight with me, and I fought right back because I was pretty much over it at this point. And that's how much hair shed. I'm gonna go on my Garnier Fructis flat iron heat protectant because I am gonna be applying a lot of heat just because I am doing curls, and I went on a trip for my birthday, so I wanted it to be able to last long enough throughout the whole entire weekend without me having to retouch my curls that much. Now I'm going to show you how I cut it. For some reason, it's either the way I had the wig positioned. I didn't have it too far enough pulled up, but I ended up giving myself an asymmetrical bob, which I wasn't too mad at it. It still came out cute. Please ignore me looking like a nematode with that hoodie on. It was a long day when I recorded this. But yeah, I really didn't mind the way that I cut, simply because I have the curls in it. Obviously, if I want to wear it as like a straight more type of bob, I would have to recut it on my head because my mannequin head just be doing me dirty. But the cut was still pretty clean. I used the comb just to make sure I'm not cutting too much or cutting too less. But I did have to thin out the ends a lot by doing this method that I don't know the real name of it, but once you see me cutting upward, just know that's what I'm talking about. But yeah, it was a process. I felt like I was really trying to de-shed a dog. Like the amount of hair that was everywhere because I was cutting it, it was ridiculous. Imagine the monstrous amount of cleaning I had to do after cutting this bob with carpet. Nightmare, would not recommend. But the results were amazing, honestly. As you will see me cutting this, it took forever. This is it sped up. It took me like a good 30 minutes because I had to keep going back and make sure I'm cleaning the underneath. It's simply because I didn't want to separate it piece by piece because I was being lazy, and also the blow drying aspect of me blow drying this wig was giving me an attitude. So here we are. And I am not a hairstylist, so please, if you don't know how to cut hair, I wouldn't recommend trying it at home, or do. I mean, you don't learn until you try, right? Here, I'm just showing you the movement. Now, this is with a smaller little tiny tooth comb. It moves, she moves, we move, you know. Just ignore me tugging with the comb because, again, it's like one of those little cheap combs that they give out to people right on picture day. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. And yeah, then we're gonna go into the curling. I did a different curling method with the flat iron this time. I didn't do it how I traditionally do it. I tried to curl it away from the face because I wanted to have the, not the Shirley Temple feel exactly, because Shirley Temple curls are a little bit tighter in my what is it? Oh my goodness. In my opinion. I did silk press it out first, and then I went in with the curls afterward.
Yo, hear me now. Anybody do that dance and nasty up, and them nasty up. Fix things, quick things, loopings. Well, alright then. From you see me a cleanest. Clothes when me rocking at the fucking realest. Ching ching. Inna the Louis V vest, girl want with his squeeze silicone and real bless. Can a blow breeze for the head of my penis. Coolest breeze that me rocking a sleeveless. Ease out.
Shelby Drive, look alive, look alive. Niggas came up on this side, now they on the other side. Oh well, fuck them, dawg. We gon' see how hard they ride. I get racks to go outside, and I split it with the guys. We up on the other side, niggas acting like we tied. I've been gone since like July, niggas acting like I died. They won't be expecting shit when Capo go to slide, cause I told them that we put that shit behind us, but I lied. Hey, hey, look who I'm around, man. If I fucked up, I'ma be downtown, man. Full flow down, man. That's if I get caught, man. Push me to the edge, so it really ain't my motherfucking fault, man. I'm not to blame, man. The fucking industry is cutthroat. I'm not the same, man. And I could let you check the tag. Now I'm rocking name brand. I'm only chasing after bags. Now I got a game plan, and I'm out here with the 700 3i5s. Look alive, look alive. Niggas came up on this side, now they on the other side. Oh well, fuck them, dawg. We gon' see how hard they ride. I get racks to go outside, and I split it with the guys. We up on the other side, niggas acting like we tied. I've been gone since like July, niggas acting like I died. They won't be expecting shit when Capo go to slide, cause I told them that we put that shit behind us, but I lied.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced. See no one else tell me what to do. That's why I'm spend my life with you. I wanna please you any way I can.
Now, I was going to edit this part out, but I kept it in because I want you guys to know that it does not matter if I am on my deathbed. My son will bring me an orange to peel for him. It's like ridiculous. It makes no sense. He brings me an orange. I think about 5 or 6 times when I'm editing my videos. The whole time that I'm doing this, just know my kids is on the background getting my nerves.
Turn me inside out, make my heart beat.
Now I specifically parted off the front of the hair just because I wanted to make sure that I was curling it in the same direction. When you're kind of working on a mannequin head, it's kind of hard to see where you are exactly. So just keep that in mind. I personally always try to do that, especially with frontals. It just makes it easier. Moving through the back can happen pretty fast. And I also would recommend wearing a hoodie so you can keep all of the things that you need inside your pocket in case you don't have a side pocket. I mean, not a side pocket, a side table. Lord have mercy. So you see, I did a different method. I just did the underhand. I wasn't focused on the top too much. I just did a little bump, but I wanted the bottom part to be curled because I ended up wrapping this at night. And then when you just brush it all down, I wanted it to have that soft, the soft curl, freshly brushed out look. And I'm going to insert a picture of how it looked without any curling, and then with me just bumping the ends, like doing a little bit of few curls at the end, and you will see the difference of what I'm mentioning. And now you can see more exactly what I'm speaking about as far as those chocolate brown highlights. I actually really do like them. That was not intentional. That is from the bundles that I inserted from like some beauty supply here. I don't remember the name of it, but when I was bleaching it, I bleached them separate, I believe. No, I sewed them to the head and bleached everything at once. But the processing time of the bundles took a little bit longer than the actual hair that came on the wig, and that's what made those little darker tones come into play. But I absolutely love it. I'm not mad at it. It blends beautifully and I like it. And this is the halfway mark. You can see a little bit more of those chocolate highlights in there that I did not intentionally do. Well, we're gonna say that I did to make myself feel better. But the color took really beautifully. The sheen is amazing, of course, with added products. And I'm gonna shut up and let you enjoy the rest of the curling.
it.
And here we're just doing, I just had to go back in a little bit and do some more puffing just because me seeing it with a lighter color, I seen that it was a little bit more thicker than I had liked. So I just went in and fixed that and followed up with the hot comb. Then I'm just going to curl and do my little baby hairs. And then that is it. I wish I had the footage still. This is what it looked like when it was finished. This is what it looked like when I first had put it on. I loved it. It was amazing. And it was so comfortable. I was able to wrap it very easily. And this is when I, again, did a few added curls after about 48 hours, so it holds curl really well. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so very much, and bye.